What started as a powerful halftime cameo turned into a full-blown media moment. Back in February, Serena Williams popped out during Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, dancing under a streetlight, a symbolic nod to her Compton roots and a callback to her Wimbledon Crip Walk moment. But of course, some folks couldn't read between the lines. ESPN's loudest voice, Stephen A. Smith, decided to question the move, basically saying if he were Serena's husband, he'd feel a type of way about her trolling her ex, a not-so-subtle jab at Drake.
Many celebrities have reacted to Serena Williams' husband confronting Stephen A. Smith for what he said about her at the Super Bowl. First up, Charles Barkley said, "This took him out." Next, LeBron James said, "LOL." Next, Serena Williams said, "That's my man." And finally, Shaquille O'Neal said, "I'm staying firmly out of this."
Come on, Stephen A., bro. You get loud and all in your feelings about Braun. When Braun, he talking to a black billionaire, but when you talking to a white billionaire, you humble. And you come back on your show talking real respectful, mild manner, man. Hey, bro, listen, bro. And you dogging the black women. Like, bro, let's stay out of politics and stick to talking about sports you never played. All right? Just stick to doing that, bro. We not going to vote for you if you talk. I heard you talking about running. You don't do that, bro. We not going to vote for you. No. We're not. But check this out, bro. Stop, bro, okay? You do not have the same energy for other people, but you got a lot of energy for Braun and black women and not everybody else. Well, stop it.
Times already.
Twice. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, but you had an awful lot to say.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't look good for TV.
You had an awful lot to say when I wasn't here. Now I'm here. We can address this.
I'm not mad at that part. The back down addresses it.
Yes.
The back down addresses
I'm still getting my
Sometimes
shit off.
you want to get your shit off. I get that too. So cool. Then you want to get your shit off. All right, cool. So you get your shit off.
I say it from both sides.
How he came off and getting his shit off. Like, I get the point of stay in your lane, give advice in areas that you have some type of expertise at. And for me, that's $1 billion.
Not just that. I'm gonna talk this big dick shit.
Exactly,
Yo, I build $1 billion companies. Stay in your little sports media lane, and
I gotta defend my wife.
And I'm defending my wife's honor and my own honor.
Yeah, this is a woman that I go home and see every day, nigga.
Lamar halftime performance, she's up for criticism, whether it's good criticism or bad criticism. So, old boy, just like the rest of us, I'm talking about Serena's husband, don't like pussy ass Stephen A. Smith. That's what that's about. Stephen A. Smith for pussy. We all know this. And this is what I want to say about Stephen A. Smith. I mean, like, Stephen Jackson brought this up. It was such a real point. When black people have an issue with Stephen A. Smith, he ready to check him right away.
Oh.
Stephen A. Smith punked out when it comes to this man coming on his show talking to him like he wanted to talk to him. The girl who was the co-host calmed the man down. Because the man was just trying to be like, well, what? Basically, I'm telling you, I ain't saying the words. He said, where he at? Yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying? I make $1 billion moves out here. And are you married? And he was like, I want you to tell me this. Like, he wished Stephen A. was there so he could say it to his face.
So how did he tell him?
And he was talking to a video screen. Stephen A. Smith was not in studio.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. I'm sorry.
And he was Stephen A. Smith was very, I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing, woo. Like he does with rich Caucasian men. He's a boy. He's a boy. Because when it comes to talking to the brothers and sisters, Stephen Jackson pointed this out, Stephen A. Smith got smoke for us. But when Dana White slapped his wife, that's my friend. Dana White is my friend. Now here goes somebody else. Oh, that's not my expertise. I'm sorry. I don't. Use a mark. I'm talking to Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
You, boy, let me tell you something. If this was before the time of video, because see, a lot of people can't handle their business because of video. You need to, Stephen A. Smith, you punked out again to somebody who is what you look at is your boss. It's embarrassing, dog. You are one of the, like Larry Elder used to get on my nerve. When I used to watch him, I used to be like,
Oh my goodness. That is one of Pearl's favorite. I can't say yes.
What?
Oh
Okay,
no, wait. I
Is
think
Larry Elder still alive?
I don't know if he's still alive.
he is, huh?
He is,
Oh, I
okay.
can't.
All I know is this was an ass-kissing black man.
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
This was an ass-kiss. Look, Serena. She killed that shit. Oh, they ain't showing her. Serena killed. That's when her legs was still big and all like that. And what I'm trying to say to you is this.
What was he gonna do? You think he was gonna put hands on Stephen A. Smith?
I don't know if he was going to put hands on Stephen A. Smith, but I believe that he was like, where's Stephen A. Smith? He was like, what's up? And Stephen A. Smith had no smoke at all. Just bag down, boy, be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is in these pictures and these eyes, but that's a crazy way. You know who he looked like? He looked like, you remember that show Roseanne?
Yeah.
The daughter with the, what was her name? The daughter from Roseanne with the black hair. Damn.
Don't nobody, look, let me tell you something about getting into physical altercations with people that may be superior.
He just wanted to say something.
Superior to you with combat, or somebody who's real big. Man, let me tell you something, man. I don't want to fight nobody, man. But like last week I was talking about Aisha Curry, right? Yeah. If Steph Curry stepped to me, I honestly believe
he might whoop you now.
Yeah, I'll fight Steph Curry, though.
I cannot. You guys are so...
Just because he light-skinned and thin.
Oh, wow.
I'll be like, what's up, dog? I'll swing first because I wouldn't want him.
Melissa
I knew
Gilbert.
you was talking about.
Melissa Gilbert, yeah.
But I'm talking about, like, I don't want to fight Steph Curry. I'm just talking about Steph Curry and the situation he in because it's all over social media.
What about Muggsy Bogues? You think you whip Muggsy?
No, I don't want to fight Muggsy. I'm scared of little stocky
too
dude.
low to the ground.
Right. When I got in a fight with this,
like, dog, why are you saying stuff you wouldn't say to him or to them or about it and you don't even know it? And I used to have these on air. Y'all can go pull the receipts. I used to have these on air conversations like, dog, there's another way to get to the top of the mountain, right? Now, at the same time, who's higher on that mountain than Stephen A? Nobody. So his formula obviously works for that lane that he's in. But it's just hilarious that you're going to always see those chickens come home to roost, and then you're going to see the true character of the person who is Stephen A. Smith, or whoever that may be, or whoever that character really is.
No, because Serena Williams' husband confronting Stephen Smith. Oh, he clocked it. All I needed was for that girl to stop interrupting him. Like, let him cook. I wanted to hear what else he had to say so bad. He said, stay in your lane. Have you been married before? I usually stay in my lane, which is making billion-dollar companies. What lane do you stay in? Because it appears you're staying in the marriage lane, which you have no qualifications for. Like, oh, he ate that up. I really needed that lady that was there to just let him cook. Let him cook. I wanted to see what else he had. He was like, are you married? And the lady gonna be like, yes, I'm married. Girl, nobody was talking to you. Let me cook. Let me cook with Steven real quick. Let me cook. Matter of fact, clear the room and just put me and him. He was really like, I was hoping you'd be here today. Because you're not about to talk about my wife. Oh, clock it.
Man, Serena Williams' husband pressed Stephen A. Smith. That motherfucker.
So check this out. So I was just like laying around, just scrolling TikTok. And I just watched a few clips of how Stephen A. Smith, an unmarried individual, man, had the audacity to speak on marriage. And to top it off, he came after another man's wife. There's nothing like a husband that stands strong for his wife. Serena, my boo-boo, my girl, you have been blessed. And Stephen, you better watch your back. Because Alex, oh boy, he pulling up.
I was just laughing at the video of Serena's husband, Alexis, asking Stephen A. Smith them questions. And Stephen A. Smith stuttering and shit. It's funny to me. He talk all that shit about women all the time. and the husband got questions, and nah, I'm not. Yeah, we know.
Remember when Stephen A. Smith had so much to say about Serena Williams dancing at the Super Bowl and alleging that it was to get back at her ex, and so as a result, she was not worthy of being a wife? Remember that? Stephen A. specifically said, if it was my woman, she'd be single right now. Well, there's this pretty well-known football player, and his fiance wrote an entire diss album concerned about his exes. But Stephen A. hasn't had anything to say about that. I think that's, I don't know. Why do you think that is? Any thoughts? What's different?
Bitch, I'm convinced that every time Stephen A. Smith speaks on a black woman, he loses a follicle of hair on the front of his head. And that's exactly why his shit is leaning back like Fat Joe right now. No, because how the fuck do you keep a black woman's name in your mouth, but still can't keep a black woman? Or any woman, for that matter. Like, sir, you are 58 years old, never been married, and still somehow found the time to muster up the courage to speak on Serena Williams' marriage. Then when her husband checked you like some old-ass, dusty-ass Nike sitting in the garage, you start backpedaling, bitch. Just like that hairline. And now you speaking on Jasmine Crockett? Jasmine Crockett? Telling her what she should and should be saying, policing her tone? I'm sorry, bitch, when the fuck did you become the speech special forces, bitch? She is doing the job that the people elected her to do. But I guess I'm not surprised, seeing as though you literally made a career speaking on shit that you haven't experienced. A pro sport commentator, a bitch that never went pro because you got injured your freshman year of college with them weak ass fucking knees. Please be fucking for real, Stephanie. I would tell you to stick to sports, but I wouldn't want you to get hurt again, bitch. Bye.
Apparently, Serena Williams' husband, Alexis, has been waiting on the day to confront Stephen A. Smith, and that day came. So evidently, I don't know if he was on ESPN or what. I just saw the clip, and him and Stephen A. were able to talk, and he said, yeah, I heard you had some advice for me. Let me rewind real quick and give you a backstory. If you don't remember, Serena performed with Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl. And Stephen A. Smith assumed that the reason why Serena was on the stage with Kendrick Lamar was to get back at Drake. Like he always does, run his big mouth and said, well, if she felt the need to do that to get back at Drake, if she was my wife, I'd send her back where she came from. Now that I caught y'all up just a little bit, he asked Stephen A. Smith, have you ever been married to be giving out advice? He said, yeah, I give advice to people that want to build $1 billion company because I have built $1 billion company. Essentially saying, Stephen A. Smith, if you've never been married, you don't need to be giving out advice to married people. Apparently, the cat had his tongue that day because I ain't never seen Stephen A. Smith stutter, backpedal, and coochie pop the way he did while he was talking to that man.
Fast forward 8 months later, October 2025, and Alexis finally got his chance to clap back live on Stephen A.'s own show. Sitting on First Take, the Reddit co-founder looked Stephen dead in the camera and said, "Didn't you have some marriage advice for me?" Stephen, clearly caught off guard, tried to play it cool, but admitted he wasn't qualified to give marital advice. Alexis, never missing a beat, hit him with the billionaire mic drop. "I stay in my lane. I give advice to people trying to build billion-dollar companies because I've done it." Boom. The exchange quickly went viral online, with many fans praising Ohanian for standing up for his wife. Williams, who retired from tennis after the 2022 U.S. Open with 23 Grand Slam singles titles, has since focused on business ventures and family life. Meanwhile, Smith has not issued any further response to Ohanian's comments.